Day 327 for the vlog. Day rating 6. Had a little bit tougher day, but got up, walked the pup. Was trying to be in good spirits, thinking, okay, it's Friday. You know, I had to work twice this week, so just go in, do your work, get out, and enjoy the weekend. That was the plan. That was the goal. I think if I would have had more snacks, it would have been easy, but I got to work and I had a smoothie and I was good. I think I just wanted something to crunch on, to chew on. I mean, the smoothies are always great. I think I hardly ever turn down a smoothie unless I'm like gonna go out for a run. Then it might be a bad idea, but anytime after a run, smoothie, it's game time. But yeah, it was at work. I had the smoothie. It was a quiet day, which was nice, not a lot of phone calls. But I just kept looking for something to eat, look for a couple of snacks. Every once in a while, work will get us Snickers and Reese's and not hide them around the office, but they have 3 or 4 office spots where you can go and get candy. Right now they got all the peppermint stuff, I think from Christmas they're trying to get rid of, and I think it's going to be there a while because no one wants it. But for lunch, just had some spaghetti with garlic bread, chatted with my friends, and it was a funny concept, not a funny concept, just a new concept that came up for a conversation. And one of the guys had said, hey, I was going to check out Goodwill, and I went into the entertainment section and I found a GameCube video game, and I got it for, what do you say, $3? And then he said he went home, posted it on eBay, and at the time he told us it was at $110. I can't remember the name of the game. I don't even know if I've heard of it. I think if I did, I probably would have easily been able to remember if it was like a Mario Party, or I don't know, what is the other GameCube game that came out that was pretty good. I don't remember. Can't think of any. But if it was one I think I played, I would have been able to remember it. And it was one I definitely hadn't played. But he just said, yeah, it's at $110 right now. It's got another, I think, 6 hours, 7 hours of bidding left. I checked in with him again before we left work, and he says it's at 132. And I just said, all right, lunch is on you. Monday morning, or Monday for lunch, though. Let us know what the final price is, or video stream it, that way we can see your reaction with the final bid start rolling in. I guess he said there was about 30 people watching it, so I'd imagine at the end there might have been another bid or two at least. But that was interesting. And we talked about, being those people that go to Goodwill or Savers or Ross or wherever, and you find that special thing that's there, and they don't know what kind of value they have for it, and you pick it up, clean it up if you need to, put in a nice light, take the photo, post it, and let people start bidding or automatically buy it, and have a career that way. And he said, that'd be nice until things dried up and then people don't want to buy stuff anymore. But yeah, that's always scary. And he was just saying, I definitely like more of coming to work knowing I have a paycheck coming in, knowing I have work to go to. I was like, yeah, it is what it is, and maybe it's a little side job you can do, side project. But that was fun. I hope we get lunch on Monday. Then got off work, tried to walk the pup. She was having a little carton or crate. Can you see her again? Hey, baby. She was having her little kennel moment and just wanted to hide in the kennel for a bit. So we waited about half an hour. Finally got out for a walk. And the walk went great. Got to chat with neighbor Brandon, who we were talking about Marvel movies and shows, and he said, "Did you watch anything else?" Like, I think I've watched everything Marvel's put out in the last 10, 12 years. So as soon as something else comes out, I'll watch it. I said, "Really, nothing else?" I'm like, I'm pretty sure I've seen it all, from the movies to the shows to I think the ones they were trying to forget, you know. So he's saying, me and the wife just got into Daredevil and Punisher. He's like, we just had COVID last week, so that's all we did. We just stayed at home and binge watch show. And he said, "Man, Punisher is my favorite. I love how there's not a lot of dialogue. He's just, oh, you're the guy. You did this, you did that. There's not a long dialogue of, well, I'm gonna touch you. You did this, and because of this, you deserve that." He's like, "You're the person I'm looking for." Bam, and then he walks away. I guess he just liked that. He's like, he's so ruthless, and I don't know what that says about me, but yeah. And then we just got in the conversation like, how could you handle if you had some kind of superpowers? Like, he mentioned one on Jessica Jones that has mind control. Like, it'd be so easy to slip into like, oh, I'm just gonna have you start out as maybe as a joke, right? Just say this to me, say this in an accent, or say you're gonna call your dad and prank him, or call your parents and prank him, and start slipping the, snowballs, and just pretty soon you're not gonna be able to stop, even though it's just a simple. I don't know if I would say it's simple, but it's a smaller ability. And he said, "Yeah, I wouldn't trust myself with that kind of ability. I wouldn't know how to turn it off." Yeah, that's probably true, and I'm sure it would take some getting used to. But he was getting into the Jessica Jones show, and they were, I think, 3 or 4 episodes in, and so they were liking how gritty it is. It's not as, I guess, PG, family friendly as some of the Disney shows. I tried to explain to him what had happened, how come Netflix has some of the shows, and how Disney's trying to acquire them back and bring them back in the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe. Anyways, a long discussion. Then he got a text from his wife. I don't know what she said exactly, but he looked at his phone and just said, "Yep, I better get going. Wife's getting hungry, so we better go eat. I think we're gonna watch some more shows." I was like, "Yeah, great talk. Let's talk more Marvel, and later I'll catch you later this weekend." All right, man. So that was it. Came back in, changed, got ready for like a workout run. I didn't know I was gonna go. I know yesterday was supposed to be an easy run, and me and my buddy Gordon had picked up the pace a little bit. We started at 8, then down to like 7:10, just got down to, I think it was 7:30 pace. So I thought the legs could have been taxed, especially having a little time off. Mentally, I'm thinking that's gonna be a little more taxing than what you're used to. So if the legs aren't there today, it's okay. Just run 4 or 5 miles. So I did the 1.5 mile warm up, came back, did a couple of the sprints, and I felt fine. I didn't feel like I could go top end, but I felt I can go about 85-90%. So I just tried to keep as close there as I could, and I got in my workout. So I did 5.5 miles total. I did 1.5 mile warm up, 1.5 mile cool down, so it's 3. So I did another 2.5 miles worth of work of sprint recover. And one's a sprint just straight across the field, the other one do like a little loop around, and then come back and do the length of the field, and then go up a little hill. Just try to get the legs getting used to being tired and still being able to find something after that. And that was the thinking behind that. Afterwards, one of my old neighbors had called and said, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I just said, "Oh, just finished a run." And so they called, and they're just saying what had happened. They had moved, gone out of his old lease, and some issues had happened with, I don't know, just, they were supposed to, replace like a window, and they had hired some outside contractor, and some things had happened, and just blew up really quick. It's like, holy cow, I'm glad you got out of the situation. Glad you're safe. Yeah, hopefully your new place is nothing like that. So that was an unexpected conversation, but they're doing well. They're fine. They were getting ready to go walk their dog, and I said, okay, well, I'm gonna go get some groceries. I know it's a little bit late, so I want to hurry up and eat. So I think I went for around 7:30, finished around it's like 8:15, 8:10, 8:15. I had a short drive to the grocery store and was in my car talking to a friend. And was there for at least 10 minutes in the car, and then finished the conversation. Then I walked in the grocery store, got the food, walked out, went and made some food. I got a Red Baron, it's a Red Baron pizza, but it's the thicker crust. I don't know if it's a deep dish. I'll have to go look at the box again. I don't know, but I just wanted something super filling, and for some reason I got onion rings as well. I can't remember the last time I bought onion rings, but for some reason not yesterday, for some reason this night, tonight it sounded good. So had that, got some cookies as well. I don't know, maybe that's why I'm having a little bit of a bad day and a 6 rating. So I feel better. I think having the day behind me, getting ready to go to sleep, wake up, enjoy the new day, go for a long run, go from there. That's it. Got the push-ups done, got to read real quick, and we'll call it a night. So run your life with health and happiness, and have a good night.